I cheated on the love of my life thinking that our future was going nowhere and I regret it. We've 29M and 30F been together for over a year now, and when we met I had just recently gotten out of a 6-year toxic relationship and wasn't ready to date. We had taken a break because I told her I wasn't ready. Long story short, while we were on that break I showed up to her front door drunk at 2 a.m. asking for her to be back in my life, and ever since we've been together. We've taken vacations together and have grown so close, spending almost all of our time together, and our lives were almost intertwined. Things have been rocky lately. Our entire relationship seemed perfect, but midway through things started changing between us. She has been struggling to find her spark and has no clear idea what path she wants to take in life, including us being together. Regardless, I've supported her and my love never changed from her uncertainty because I saw a future with her, but we just had to get there. When it came to jobs, I've sent her job postings for things she said she wants to do but then doesn't act on it. I've offered to help make a budget with her because she's trying to pay debt off. Nope. Nothing I do to try and support her she accepts. I've given her books to read. Never reads them. She's flown to see my family multiple times, including for a funeral, and my family loves her and accepted her immediately. Her family had a wedding this past weekend that we've been invited to for months, and we've been looking forward to it. It would have been the first time I'd meet her family, which was a big deal for me. Over time she has been getting more and more depressed and distant to the point she stopped showing me love or affection. She used to love touching me, cuddling, giving me massages, and just overall was just more present while we were together. Now her back's turned from me every night, barely compliments me. Doesn't communicate and rarely have sex, which were all normal things before. The week before the wedding, while we were in bed talking, we decided I shouldn't go to the wedding because I told her I don't know how I'm supposed to be excited to meet her family if she doesn't even know what she wants for her future. Immediately I shut down and thought that this was over once she didn't argue back and tell me that she wanted me to come, and just agreed and said I shouldn't and maybe it would be good. This is where it happens. While she was at the wedding I was at home miserable in my room and wanted to do anything to get my mind off it. I went out with a friend to a club, this isn't an issue, and met with other friends. Well, at a point in the night I got left with one of the friends and she was asking me about my girlfriend. She knew I was supposed to be at the wedding, so I told her how sad I was that I wasn't there, and she started telling me about a guy she was having problems with. After that, it's a literal blur to me, but we kissed. Immediately after it set in what I've done, my heart dropped and couldn't believe what I did. I called my girlfriend afterwards while she was driving home from the wedding and broke up with her. I felt so bad for what I did that I needed to end things. I hate people that cheat, as I've been cheated on before. But that night I just looked for an escape from the lack of love and affection I was getting, with the idea in my head that we weren't going to be together anymore because she didn't know what she wants and could hardly show any love to me. I fucking love my GF. I saw her in person the next day to talk, and when she came over she started talking about how she is going to be working on herself, and also told me she bought me a plant and wrote something. I stopped her right away and told her what I did, and I sobbed to her that it did not mean anything and I was sad/vulnerable and made the worst mistake of my life. I've begged for her forgiveness through taking accountability the last 2 days. I'm done begging and allowing her to have the space she needs because of the horrible thing I did. But now, instead her being able to work on her depression, she has been heartbroken from my actions on top of it and lost all trust. I have physical pain in my body for what I did. I wanted to spend my life with her. I love her and I'm working on myself to become a better person and hopefully get her back.